So here's another expression that we are supposed to simplify. And the first thing that I would like to do is to simplify the numerator. The square root of 18, of which 18 is not a perfect square. So I'll write it as 9 multiplied by 2, which is also similar to square root of 9 multiplied by the square root of 2. And the square root of 9 we know is 3 multiplied by the square root of 2. So instead of writing square root of 18, we are going to write 3 multiplied by the square root of 2. The next thing that I would like to do is to also simplify our denominator. And as you can see, our denominator has got a negative exponent. So in order for us to get rid of the negative exponent, we just have to write 1 all divided by, and then we rewrite the number and exponent without a negative sign. So this is going to be 1 divided by 2 to the power 3 over 2. So our next step will therefore be 3 multiplied by the square root of 2 all divided by 1 divided by 2 to the power 3 over 2. So this has created a complex fraction because we have got this division and this division. So in order for us to get rid of complex fraction, we multiply the denominator and the numerator with the reciprocal of the denominator. For an example, if we have got x over 1 divided by 1 as your complex fraction, so in order for you to get rid of the complex fraction, you are just going to multiply the numerator and the denominator with the reciprocal of the denominator. So our denominator in this case is 1 over y, so the reciprocal is going to be y over 1. So this is going to multiply with this one, and also y over 1 is going to be multiplied with the numerator. So our expression is going to be x multiplied by 1 and the numerator, and then y, 1 multiplied by y is y, y multiplied by 1 is 1. So in the end we are going to have y divided by y is our denominator, and y over y is 1. So x multiplied by 1 over 1 is just going to remain as x multiplied by 1 by y. So in this case we are going to multiply this with 2 to the power 3 over 2 divided by 1, and we do the same with our numerator. So this is over 1, so multiplied by 2 to the power 3 over 2 divided by 1. So in this case, if we look at our denominator, 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 3 over 2 is this, and then 2 to the power 3 over 2 multiplied by 1 is this. So 2 to the power 3 over 2 divided by 2 to the power 3 over 2. This is going to cancel this, and then you're going to be left with 1 as a denominator. And then when you go to our numerator, we are just going to copy 3 multiplied by the square root of 2, and then multiplied by, since our reciprocal of our previous denominator is over 1, so we just write it as is. So multiplied by 2 to the power 3 over 2. And then since we said our denominator is 1, we can just write over 1 which is exactly the same thing as whatever we wrote as our numerator. So the next step will therefore be equal to 3, and then we want to get rid of this square root. And we know that the square root of a, for an example, is the same as a to the power of half. So instead of writing the square root of 2, we're just going to write 2 to the power of half, and then multiplied by 2 to the power of 3 over 2, and then over 1 remains as is. So we just don't have to write that, because like any number divided by 1 is exactly that number. And as you can see from our expression, we have got a base of 2 and a base of 2. And according to the laws of exponent, if we are multiplying the same bases, we add their exponents. So we are going to add this exponent with this exponent and then keep the same base. So our expression is going to be 3 multiplied by 2, and then we add 1 over 2, which is this one, and then plus this 3 over 2. And then we know that here we've got the same denominator. 1 plus 3 is going to give us 4 over 2, which is basically 2. So this is going to be 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2. And we know that 2 to the power of 2 is 4. So this is going to be 3 multiplied by 4, which is going to give us 12. So in this case, 12 is our final answer. Thanks for watching.